I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to an impromptu, chill, half-an-hour Q&A session with my audience. We just finished Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. It ended a little early. We got some time to kill, so we'll talk about anything. Tag me in the chat if you want to talk. I'll do shout-outs for any contributions. Let's see what's on everyone's mind tonight. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? I don't like Jolly Ranchers. I don't like hard candies. I never really did. Growing up, I never really was for a hard candy. I would eat some fruit candies like Skittles or Starburst, but I just didn't like hard candies. I didn't like the whole idea of that. I like something that you could chew or something that melts in your mouth like nicely. While hard candy like takes a long time. I don't really like that. What is the story of the Mega Man art? Oh, this? I mean, there's no story. Back in the day when I was a bigger YouTuber and I used to actually go to conventions, all right? Not only to, like, meet with fans and stuff, but just as a fan of gaming, I would go to the marketplaces that they had, and there was a lot of people who would make different kinds of game-related merchandise. Also, there would be, like, buying and selling of classic games and things like that. And being that I was a prominent YouTuber and I was making money, I wanted to help out some of those people, some of those artists, and I wanted to have some nice art that I could put in my picture, in videos and the like in the background. And so this is a piece of art that I bought at one of those. It was a collaboration between, well, this one I don't think was a collaboration, or was it? It might be. Yes. Square Painter and Pixel Pop-Up. So Square Painter painted the background, which is basically the background of the Sparkman stage of Mega Man 3, and then Pixel Pop-Up made the bead art that then was put on top of that painted, and it was a collaboration work. And I have two of them that are like this, that are like the collaboration. So as you can see, it says right there, Square Painter 2012, Pixel Pop-Up 2012. So 12 years ago, you know, got it out of convention. And I literally had it in a closet for like 6-7 years. Then I had it hanging in my hallway for a few years. And then when I started doing these better backgrounds for my streams, I said, hey, let's bring them out. Right? Let's start using these as art. So now I do. And I think it looks pretty cool, right? All right, guys. What else do you want to talk about tonight? No one seems to want to talk that much. I'm not getting many questions here. If you guys are just bored, then forget it. I'm serious. Like, I only did this impromptu stream because I figured you guys wanted to hang out, but it doesn't seem like you guys have much to talk about. I don't eat ice cream often, so no, I wouldn't be a fan of mango ice cream because I don't really eat ice cream at all. If I were to eat ice cream, I'd probably have like chocolate or mint or something like that. Nope, never played Guilty Gear Strive. Not a fan of the competitive nature of Guilty Gear. I don't really like the gameplay. I'm fine with it. Like, I respect it as a series, but I tried playing the older Guilty Gears back in the early 2000s, and it didn't really resonate with me. So, not really interested in the modern ones. And then when I was lucky to be a YouTuber and go to like a game convention and film while I was there and have a ton of content to share with people who wanted to watch it and digest it and support it, that was fun, you know? But basically what's happened is now I'm not afforded that anymore, right? I have to be working 6 days a week, you know? So, would I like to go on a vacation with my wife? Sure. Can we do that? No. Number one, we can't afford it. Number two, I can't afford. It's a combination of three factors. Number one, I don't have the money to go on a vacation right now. And you might be like, well, that's fine. We'll finance it. Because people have actually said that. They're like, oh, we'll finance a vacation for you, Phil. Okay. Number two, if I'm not here to work, I don't make money. So it's not just that I can't afford the vacation to pay to go. It's also that I'd have lost revenue for when I'm not here for the week. So imagine it's a double whammy. It's like, not only do I have to afford the actual cost of the vacation, but then I also need to be able to afford to not be working for a week. So I need to raise extra money to not be working for the week. So that's like double up. So let's say we had a giant fundraiser and raised a whole bunch of money. Well, factor number 3 is, what about Jasper? We have Jasper Kitty now, and I don't know what we would do with him because he does not like strangers at all. He gets traumatized when someone comes to the house to do something, like a guy comes in to fix something. He runs for the hills and hides under a bed. He literally is a scaredy cat. All right? So can you imagine now that we leave for like a week or 2 weeks and he's with someone else, or he's, they have daycare things for cats and stuff like that, but like, I don't think he would do well. I honestly think he would be like traumatized because of the kind of cat he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all these factors that kind of like, well, wouldn't have time. For me, it's not much. It's not that I want a vacation. For me, I would just like to have an extra day a week where I don't have to work. Like if I could have a 5-day work week and then have 2 days, 1 day to go out, do errands, right? Do all the shit I have to do, the grocery shopping, the running of errands, going to doctor's appointments and things like that. All that get done 1 day, and then have another day, an extra day to just spend with my wife and my family and do fun stuff. Like, that would be amazing. But I haven't gotten there yet. I'd like to get there someday, but that's what happens when you get into financial troubles. My long-term goal is hopefully that the economy will change, this inflation will end here in the United States, and then I can actually do something with the equity in my home, and make something happen. But right now, I just can't. I was actually on pace to get in a better position. And then, boom, the economy just turned. It's like, wow, well, now I can't do anything. Do you imagine how dumb it would be? Because some people have actually said, why don't you refinance your mortgage and stuff? Dude, I have a great interest rate. I did 10 years ago, the interest rates were way low. Today, all the interest rates are double, triple what they were back then. I'd be a moron to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe someday, right? Maybe someday. We'll have to see that. All right, guys. Any last minute stuff? Because we've been going for about a half an hour. That's about what I was gonna do here. So any last minute questions or anything before we take off for the night? Well, look, have a good night. Oh, excuse me. I guess not. No one seems to be talking to me. This is very weird. People just want to talk in circles to themselves about woke propaganda. And I'm not talking about that. Like that's not the discussion of the stream. So if you want to talk about that, I guess you could talk about it amongst yourselves, and I'm going to take off. We're not talking politics. I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about. No one even said that. Well, I play any more Hellblade? Why would I play more Hellblade? We beat it. It's done. There's nothing else to do. We're just stuck on my coaster. Like, stuck. I have to clean it off. All right. I think I'm going to take off for the night, everyone. Thanks for chilling. And I hope that you guys will return tomorrow for gameplay. All right. Peace out. Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off. It doesn't seem like you guys were really, super talkative about anything tonight. Sometimes you guys have a lot of questions to ask, and today just you're asking me about fucking flavors of ice cream. And you're making factually incorrect statements about things and asking me like it's a question. Like it's factually right. Like, I think I'm gonna tap out for the night then. If that's what we're dealing with here. Okay. Let's see here. What color goes with this for tomorrow? A nice color for tomorrow's podcast. Orangish for tomorrow. We go orange tomorrow. I never do orange. We'll probably do orange for tomorrow. But what color was today? Light blue, right? I'm gonna do the daily wrap. All right, everyone. So reminder: tomorrow we got some different games. Tomorrow the first stream is the Return of Multiverses. We're gonna give it a look, see if it's any good, try new characters, and hopefully it'll end up being interesting. I hope. We'll see. If it's something good and people like it, I'll probably keep playing it. If not, well, we don't have to, right? And tomorrow night, late stream, Fallout 4. So I hope that you'll join me for that, because I know you guys have been asking for it now for a week. It returns tomorrow night. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great streaming day. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I wish you all a good evening. I'll see you all in the morning. Peace out. Hello, everyone. Darkside Phil here. The only detractor channel that I watch is Duty Streams.